Welcome back to the Force 9 YouTube channel. Welcome back to an Andalusian adventure with Sevilla on Football Manager 2017. And today it's two very big games, two very difficult games. First up, Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, who are in second place, 7 points behind us. After that, Champions League last 16, second leg at Bayern Munich. And we are 2-1 down after the home leg. So we need an away win, hopefully at least 2 goals without reply. Off screen, I played 3 games. Let's have a look at the goals. Vazquez on the corner here, and it is headed in. It's a goal. 4th minute, and Kelechi Iheanacho scores his first goal on returning from the African Cup of Nations. It's 1-0. Vazquez takes the corner, and it's Rami with a header and a goal. 85 minutes played. Rami with his 7th goal of the season. I think they might have all been headers. Rami is on top of those corners. And that's full time. Sevilla 2, Athletic Bilbao 0. Iheanacho passes to Juan Mi. Can he take it past his defender? He can with ease. Can he get across the way? He can. Iheanacho, and it's saved by Lopez, but what a chance that was for Sevilla there. Victor Sanchez with Diop. And Diop puts through Hervias. And Hervias, oh, good save Rico. And a good chance there for Espanyol. That's full time. Espanyol 0, Sevilla 0. Montoya still with the ball. And Carrasco attacks him out there. Now, this could be an early bar here. Referee running towards him. Less than 10 minutes played here. And I think Carrasco is going to get a sending off here. It is a red card. And Atletico down to 10 men already. Bisolo plays it to Mesa in the middle. Mesa plays it out towards Montoya. And Montoya with a cross. And Iheanacho with a goal. He put the ball in front of him. Less than 15 minutes played. Sevilla lead 1-0 against 10-man Atletico. Snow starting to come down at the Sanchez Pizjuan. Roque Mesa. And oh, what a shot off the bar! And the ball's on the line and it's been topped over by Vazquez. 2-0 in the 25th minute, but a bizarre goal. Mesa with the throw-in. Iheanacho to David Proper. Of course, taking the deflection. And Vazquez has scored again, the 40th minute. Sevilla absolutely destroying Atletico in this half. It's 3-0. Proper on the corner here, 85th minute. It's not been won there, and there's been a penalty given though, a foul by Philip Luis. Vitolo to take the penalty here. He's missed a couple this season. He scored his last one. Can he score this one? He can. The keeper went the right way. But 85 minutes played. It's 4-0. At full time, Sevilla 4, Atletico Madrid 0. 2 good wins. Bilbao and Atletico are very good teams, and we beat them both quite comfortably. I mean, Atletico had a very early red card, so we did take advantage and we destroyed them. But yeah, we did really, really well. The draw against Espanyol actually isn't that bad. Espanyol are a good team. I think they're in like 5th or 6th. It was a good game as well. There were chances for either side. We had a really good chance, but then so did they. Not long after, but Rico pulled off a brilliant save. So the table at the moment looks like this. We sit top. Still only that 1 defeat, which was to Barcelona. We may suffer a second one today, though. We're at the Bernabeu. Real Madrid 7 points behind us. If they beat us, that gap will be closed to 4. And if we beat them, that gap grows up to 10. Barcelona are 10 behind us. Las Palmas 20 behind us. So at the moment, a 3-horse race pretty much. And with 11 games left, it'll be 10 after this, we're in a good position. And I'm happy with how we're doing. Now, Real Madrid, we've faced them a few times this season. Of course, we faced them in the Supercopa, where we did beat them in one leg, but overall they defeated us and won it. Did we beat them in the Liga, or was it a draw? I can't remember. It was a 1-1 draw at home, so there you go. But what sort of team are we going to play? Now, I want to try and save some of these guys for the Bayern Munich game, so there will have to be some changes made. But then some of these guys, you know, they're rotated anyway. Okay, right, Proper's going to move up to where Vazquez is. Vazquez is going to be on the bench today. We'll leave Mesa in there, actually. Do you know what? I'm actually not going to change this a great deal. I'm quite happy with this. I'm actually not going to change this any more than that. That's going to be it. Anyway, Real Madrid's team. Casilla, Marcelo, Sergio Ramos, Varane, Danilo, Lucas Silva, James Rodriguez, Sergio Dada, Coutinho, Gareth Bale, Benzema. No Cristiano Ronaldo. They've got Zidane, goalkeeper, Skriniar, Isco, Morata, Cataldi, Vallejo, and Bernardeschi. Where is Cristiano Ronaldo? He's got an Achilles injury, so he's out for a few weeks at the moment. I don't know if that's a long one or not. Let's see. He's been out for about 3 months. So, yeah, Ronaldo. suffered a pretty nasty injury, it seems. Now, we're playing really well at the moment. Pick up where he left off last time round. Massive win over Atletico, even though they were down to 10 men for most of the game. But, you know, we're in really good form. I'm really happy with how we're playing. And hopefully we can get a good result here. We're away from home, though. On paper, Real Madrid have got this in the bag, but we'll wait and see how we do. Montoya got a free kick here. Casilla comes out to claim it. But that's the first highlight, and it's us on the ball. So that's a good sign. But now it's Real Madrid coming forward. Here's Philippe Coutinho. Now it's Benzema. Back to Lucas Silva. Not a player that I recognise. I don't know if he's a new signing or if he's maybe come up through the Real Madrid ranks. I'm not quite sure. James Rodriguez hits Coutinho. Coutinho hits the bar. It's cleared by Rami. In the start of the game, they've got possession. We're going to counter-attack. Working the ball into the box. Do we exploit the flanks? They're going to be doing the same thing, aren't they? Yeah, why the hell not? I mean, we've yet to have a shot in this game. We're coming up to the half-hour mark, so far, definitely Real Madrid in control. They've only had the one shot on target themselves, though. A lot of them have missed. There's been a few blocked as well, but ourselves haven't had a shot yet. Our passing's not bad, but yeah, we need to try and push forward a bit. Casilla plays that goal kick short. Here is James Rodriguez to Marcelo. Rodriguez, Coutinho heads it forward to Benzema, and Benzema could score here straight at the goalkeeper. We've had a shot. We've had one shot to their 10, but so far we're not exactly threatening their goal, are we? They've got another throw in here. All the highlights are going towards them. I'm going to ask the guys to try and push forward, because we're just not having enough possession at the moment, and Rico holds the ball there. They're having attacks, but you know we're on counter. We're not actually doing a counter attack though. We're not getting enough of the ball to do so. Rodriguez to Benzema. He's got Bale up towards him, and Bale scores. I mean, he went into the box completely unmarked, and that is his 12th of the season. 37 minutes played, losing 1-0. So far, not really been very good from our players. There you go, Bale completely unmarked. He completely got away from who is it? Is that Dura? Or is it Rami? It's Monreal actually. Got away from the left back there. Now they've got a corner here, Real Madrid. It's headed clear, and well, Benzema's just smashed one in. He's done that a couple of times against us this season. You know, thunderbolt goals. And a goal right before half time, and we're losing 2-0. Not really gone too well in this half. We've been very poor. And there we go. Again, he was in loads of space, and he just found the shot. And half time, although there is a free kick. What just happened there? What on earth? Right, I want to see this in 3D. I want to slow it down if we can as well. I don't think we can. Right, let me see what happened with this goal. So Bale with the free kick. I mean, why isn't Rico saving that? I mean, it bounced between two of the players in our wall, and then it crawled over the line, and literally Rico could not have moved any slower. I've got aggressive with the team, so we need to attack in this second half. We're going to play a bit more direct. We're going to change things up. Let's pump the ball into the box. Let's turn off the exploits in the flanks. And go for a high tempo. I'm not going to make any substitutions yet, but if things don't change up to the hour mark, then I will be making changes. Because so far, we have not been in this game in the slightest. This is like Atletico against us. Inacho has had nothing to do, and we're just not having enough shots. We have had one shot all game. And we've got 17-year-old Dura at centre-back, which probably wasn't the best option against Real Madrid, but I want to keep Carrizo fresh for the Bayern game. I mean, we could have played Duarte, but decided not to do that. We've got the ball back here. Vitolo plays through, or tries to play through proper, but he's lost out there. Rami heads it forward, but we've given it away again. Coutinho to Benzema. This could be a thumping here. It's 4-0. Bernadeschi's just scored. We are having a horrible game today. I think this is our heaviest defeat so far. I don't think we've had a 4-0 yet. We've had a few 3-0s. We need to change something here. Okay, right. We're going to bring on Vicente Iborra. We're going to get an anchor man in there. I'm going to get Proper off and bring on Franco Vasquez. Double change. Hopefully we can get Inacho involved. I don't think he's touched the ball today. I don't think he's touched the ball. Show a bit of passion, guys. Come on. Let's try and actually show some fight here. We're 4-0 down. This could end up being 5 or 6 here. We're just not having any shots here. We've had one shot all game. This is the worst performance of the season so far by a country mile. I know it's Real Madrid, but come on, let's do something. There's another free kick here. Montoya's got the ball. Plays it long to Iheanacho. He's touched the ball. He may have had more than one. He's just giving it away. We're just not getting into their area here. But I'm interested to see, after the game, how many touches we've actually had in their area. Probably not a single one. Rico, well, saves the ball, but doesn't catch it there. I'm getting Iheanacho off. I mean, at 5.9, he probably hasn't had anything to do. Let's try Vieto. Play him as a Trecatista, because this is not working today. We've had a second shot. It was a blocked one. We've won the ball there. Mariano to Nzonzi. Here we go. Vieto, throw and goal. And straight at bloody Kiko Casilla. But that's our best chance of the game. That's our only chance of the game. It's our first one on target. 10 minutes left though. We've left this way too late. We're 4-0 down. We've held off quite well in the second half. But that first half was just appalling. I mean, the whole thing's been appalling. The defending's been awful. We haven't controlled the game at all. We've got a free kick at the end here. It's full time. Real Madrid 4, Sevilla 0. That was a dreadful performance by us. Against Real Madrid, we just put up no fight at all and were played off the pitch. I think that's about 4 or 5 touches in the opposition area, which just isn't many at all. That's just terrible. And that's not really the form we want to take into a must-win Champions League game either. I think we're going to go out here again at the last 16 stage. I'm sorry guys, I just realised that for about 20 minutes I didn't have my microphone where it was. My microphone was over here. I moved that out of the way because I got a distraction. And yeah, hopefully it doesn't affect the audio too much. But I'll try and work my way around it. Apologies if it is really bad. Okay, it's a away game against Bayern Munich. We are 2-1 down from the first leg, which was at home. So Bayern have 2 away goals and they lead by 1 goal. So really what we have to do here is win by 2 goals. Either that or we have to win 3-2. Win by 1 and score more than 2. So we have to score at least 2 goals. That's a must. We have to score at least 2 goals. And then either without reply or for every 1 they score, we've got to score 2 sort of thing. I don't know. We'll just take it as it goes because I honestly don't see us winning this. I don't. Right, now the team. Now, after last time, there needs to be some changes made. Right, Stefan Radu is in. Carrizo is in. Carmona is in. Gonzalez. Leaving Zonzi and Montoya. Juanmi. Franco Vazquez. I'm going to leave Kelechi out there. He, it was against Real Madrid last time. I don't think it was really his fault that he didn't have anything to do. Pozzo on the bench because we can't play Vazquez. I'm going to leave that proper actually. We're going to put Duarte on the bench. Get a defender on there. There we go. That's the team that I'm going to put my faith in to try and get a surprise result in Munich. And I've got no Kingsley Coman. That could be a good thing. So the team: Neuer, Alaba, Benatia, Hummels, Boateng, Kimmich, Chan, Vidal. I think it is exactly the same. And then you've got Douglas Costa, Thomas Müller and Lewandowski, the front 3. Froman, Sule, Sanchez, Castillejo, Martinez, Azpilicueta and Hector on the bench. I think it might be more or less the same team. Here's David Alaba to Douglas Costa. Costa still going and the shot's away and it's straight at the goalkeeper. I mean, we'll do the same as last time, go counter-attacking because we're not going to win the possession game, are we? We've got a free kick here though. We've given it away. Fantastic. Here's Thomas Müller. Lewandowski is looking to make a run here. Need to watch out for him. Spring that offside trap. Or set it up. Chan. Here is Lewandowski. Here is Emre Chan. Lewandowski. Oh, it's just crawled in the goal. It's gone down as a Rico own goal. Has it hit the post and hit his back? Because if it has, I'm going to be really annoyed. We've just not had the luck today. It's been awful. The free kick against Madrid where it bounced off 2 of our players and then Rico just didn't dive for it. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Oh, for goodness sake. Not only was it a Rico own goal, but it also took a deflection off of Captain Carrizo. Oh, this is not going well. Right, attack. So now we've got to score 3 goals. 2 goals is in at extra time. So, yeah, this is not going to happen, is it? I'm not seeing it. I'm just not. I don't know. What do we do here? Give the fans a good performance. They don't really care. They don't seem to care about the fans. Right, let's try this. Let's have a bit of faith in the guys. There we go. Right. Team talk looks better. Now, instructions. We're going to go for the early crosses. We're going to play more direct. We're going to go for high tempo. We're going to pump it into the box. Start the second half and score 3 goals and go through. This is what I want. It's not what I'm going to get. On the left side of the pitch just isn't doing their job. Vasquez heads that away there. And, oh, it's a penalty. Surprise, surprise. Radu committed it. I mean, Radu's having a shocker today. He was on a 6.5. Now he's giving that away. It's going to be down to about a 6.0. Who's taking this penalty? It's Arturo Vidal. I think he scored against us last game. And he scored again. 2-0. 4-1 on aggregate now. Now if we score 3, we'll go for 1 away goals. But you tell me how to score 3 goals against Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. I mean, Vidal, he's waving at the crowd while he's taking the penalty. Like, stuff like that just wouldn't happen in a game. So FM need to sort that out. But we're having a terrible time today. We were awful against Real Madrid. We're not really doing enough against Bayern here. What do we do? Play structured maybe? Let's try that. We're going to a corner kick here, not a free kick. Vasquez doesn't win the ball there though. Here's Kimmich. Didn't Kimmich used to play for Dortmund? Is that a move? Have Bayern nicked all of Dortmund's players again? I thought that was going to go in for a second there. It's not gone well for us today at all. Right, changes. Juanmi off, Vitolo on. Let's move Gonzalez to left back because Radu's just pissing me off today. Let's do that. Double change. The left side of the pitch is completely changed. Let's exploit those flanks and clear the ball to them as well. I mean, there's 20 minutes left in the game, so we're not going to score 3 goals now, are we? 10 minutes left now. The time's just completely run down. Again, Inacho not been involved in the play at all. Vieto's on. This has been a terrible episode. Is this the first episode of this series where I've lost both games? It may well be, you know. I don't think this has happened this series. No, we did a lot better. You know, it's not Arsenal. At least it wasn't 10-2. I mean, 4-1 against Bayern Munich actually isn't that bad. And it is 2-0 full time. But over the 2 legs, we just weren't good enough. Yeah, and again, we're out of the last 16. 3rd season in a row. I don't see how this team can compete with the big boys in Europe, the Bayern Munichs and the PSGs and the Juventuses. I just don't know how we're supposed to do it, especially seeing as the board isn't giving us money. So I don't know how much further we can take these guys. We can win the league again, we can go for a Copa del Rey, but beyond that, where do we go? Because this team is not capable of winning a Champions League, I'm telling you. Yep, so once again, it is a last 16 exit. I mean, Sevilla in their whole history have never passed the quarterfinals. We can't even make it that far. So, yeah, that was a horrible episode. 4-0 defeat to Real Madrid, where we were absolutely terrible. And then Bayern Munich knock us out of the Champions League. So, that's unfortunate. And then the table now as well doesn't look as good as it did. Real Madrid now are only 4 points behind us. And 2 defeats on the trot. And in just 2 days' time, we're facing Las Palmas, who are 6th. It's looking precarious now. It's looking a lot worse than it did. So we need to buck our ears up and start getting some more wins again. Because, yeah, 2 in a row. That may well be the first time I've lost 2 games in a row in an episode. Let's see. It might not be actually a second season. I think we did do Barca and Real Madrid one after the other. So we may well have done both of those and lost those. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember if I did that or not. But that's the only other time that we've had back-to-back defeats, I think. But let's see what we have coming up. So in terms of La Liga, there are 10 games left. And then at the end of what as well, we've got a Copa del Rey final against Barcelona. So we could still get a double this season, which would be a good thing. So what we are going to do is play 5 games off screen. And then next episode, we'll play Celta Vigo, we'll play Barcelona. And then the episode after that, we'll round up La Liga with the last 3 games. And then we'll finish the season with the Copa del Rey final. And I think I will do one more season before I move on to something else. Because, like I said, I don't think this team is capable of winning the Champions League. And unless our board changes, I mean, at least unless we get a takeover, because the board at the moment aren't going to give us spending money. They're not going to give us like 100 million transfer budget. That's not like them. So unless we get a takeover and get a chairman that wants to spend money to build a team, We're not winning the Champions League. It's just, I don't think it's possible with this team. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like down below, leave any comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're turn up on YouTube, hit subscribe. Didn't go too well today, but hopefully next episode we'll be back in form. So hopefully I'll see you then. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.